or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Again, another foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Next, it'll be Austin Barnes. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Very lopsided for the pitcher, 0 for 15. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Tapia. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting it.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Bases are empty here with two men out. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
First pitch on its way. Dustin May swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dewey, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up for 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the line.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Here's the first pitch to him. Tyler Flowers stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The third baseman, Colton.
Now here's the first offering. Colton Welker is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Kyle Freeland shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now that
Next to hit is Raimel Tapia, trying here to plate the tying run from second. 1-0 the count. This one's flared toward left center. Kiermaier coming on. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. On to second, but he's in safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Here's Chris Owings now, as he'll take a look at ball one.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double.
We're back now for the Dodgers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night. Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The third baseman, number 16.
Standing in now, Will Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Corey Seager waits on deck. Looked like ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Lifted the other way to left center. Tapia is right there, 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, the center fielder, Trey Griffey.
Up next, Trey Griffey. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Behind 0-2 now. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Trevor Story, fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now 1 down with the bases empty. And now digging in will be Sam Hilliard. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And he'll get in there safely.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch.
1-2. He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. And there are 2 away now.
We talk about this all the time in the game, having an internal clock. That's exactly what he had right there. He had plenty of time to take an extra step and secure his grip on that throw.
Garrett Hampson is in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Reined in. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney. So here's Austin Barnes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
The batter, number 9.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th. And up next will be Gavin Lux. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Lux, originally from the Badger state of Wisconsin. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And that misses for ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom 3rd of the order you have to go right after.
And he'll dive back in. Has a look, now the pitch. Lux, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2.
I mean, he's got to hunt better pitches in the zone to get a sacked bunt down. Going to be interesting to see if the manager keeps it on right here or lets him swing away.
And did he square around? No, it's ball one. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Stepping in is Mookie Betts. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Over to first, and that retires the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Betts on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
And now here is Colton Welker. He singled in his first AB. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th. Up next, the Denver area native pitcher Kyle Freeland. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And it's fouled away. Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. And now in the box, Kevin Kiermaier, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to 3rd and ring him up, says the 3rd base umpire. He's gone.
The third baseman, number 16.
So 1 down, no one aboard. And that brings up Will Smith. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. 2-1. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left, and that is 27 for him on the year, and it gives the Dodgers a 3-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Now a slider well off the plate, an easy take there. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
The bat, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base. Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. One for the Dodgers on the solo home run. 5 innings complete. It's 3-1 LA. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Raimel Tapia. High and deep to right. Back goes Betts at the track. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Tapia blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate. And he pretty much just ran out of gas out there.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
In now, Chris Owings. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there they're just 1 place off the top spot in the NL in that category. 0-1, here it comes. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
97 that time as this is fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's 1-1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Story at third with 2 away, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for Colorado. Score holds. It's 3-1. Jairo Diaz enters sixth.
Number 37.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and the catcher Austin Barnes will dig into bat next. Now the first pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. And now the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield, and he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dustin May, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
0-1, here's the pitch. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and it's still 7th inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Josh Fuentes.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now into the box, Garrett Hampson. He bounced out last time up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 28, Tyler.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll hit. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Michael Givens will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Brusino is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game, and he had to know that pitch was coming.
Kevin Kiermaier will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Third baseman, number 16.
Next up, Will Smith. In his career against this pitcher, he's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the AB now. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the rookie. Third baseman Colton Welker. First pitch on its way.
Welker.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Full count now, 3-2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. In the air to straightaway right. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away.
The catcher, number 4.
And now Jose Brasino. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for Colorado.
Next to hit, Raimel Tapia. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and his side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still... Philip Deal is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Trey Griffey. A ball and no strikes.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And oh boy, that pitch nearly got him in a bad place as he had to hit the dirt that time. It's ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Waiting on it is Tapia. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Next, it'll be Austin Barnes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Now to the plate, Gavin Lux. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him. With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Fouled away. Griffey, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. In now for Colorado, Chris Owings. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Bet's coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Zach Rex is on now as he'll take over in right field following the injury. Corey Knebel takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Trevor Story steps in now as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sam Hilliard. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
2-2 count. Here it comes. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And another foul ball. Full count now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Sam Hilliard goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Josh Fuentes is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
In the dirt here. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count will even at 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Scooped up. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dustin May hangs win number 11 on his line as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Corey Knebel hammers down the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website.